よいしょ。ヤッホー。うん。さてさて。やりましょう。まあ、左遷されて、どうだっけ、左遷されて、
House fire. Bad
二つ
one.
目
At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North
多分
Hobart.
二つ目だよ。
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
もう警察信用ならねえから、仲のいい検視官かに報告書通さず直接話をくれって言ってたところ。
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Vic?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps. The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. You guys are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any century in a development in progress, 520 near the South Hill Street, either they have a code 3 identified.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? They'll have kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches. Oh, for God's sakes!
今回の今日のいい行いをしに行く。まあ昨日のあれ、まあ昨日ラストにやったやつか、あれどうもねしっくりこないというかね。まあ他にもいろいろとだいたいあれよね、犯人2人いたりするやつ、あの周りがねどうにもしっくりこないのよ。なんだろう、なんだっけ、学校に覗きやってた変態についでに殺人の罪も着せといたけど、どっちかを犯人にしないといけなかったし、で今回昨日やったやつも互いに動機がないこともないけど、正直どっちにしてもどうも薄い気がする話だったからね。住宅会社からマージンもらってたにしても、だからってそんなホイホイ燃やしてやるかって話だし、まあ詳しい話は昨日のバックで、俺もあんま覚えてない、なんかずーっとくっちゃべった気がするけど。
respect for property code.
おどき。結構遠いな。やっと着いたか。到着。カフェゴート。なんか血まむれよ、お前。あ、死んじゃった。
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy.
あー、なんかやっ
Quit
てん
waving
ね
that。cannon in my face and let's talk.
あ、バー持ってる。また奴らか。
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
3。
LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
さあ。こいつが邪魔しなければ、先倒してたんだよな。
Any sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
We can take the call if you want.
ういしょ。
1, 2, 3.
3。
LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
おどき。ふい。うん。やっぱ今回顔見せてくんないね。俺のこと睨んでるか、達観してるか。痛かったんだけど。まあいいや。向かいましょう。habis niya.まだ先か。結構遠いね。まあ 相棒に運転させたらワープはできるんだけどね。なんか味気ねえなーと思って。まあこれロックスターだからだけど、まあグラセフとかでもまあ4あたりからタクシー乗ったらワープできるようになったけど、まあタクシー旅行をそのままスキップせずに観光がてら見るのも面白かったけど、やっぱなんやかんや言って運転してたしな。どっかでこうカーチェイスがあったりなんかそういう時にこの道を覚えとこうとかと思ったりした時ね、まあ、このゲームはあんま覚えられるかって言ったら結構広いから、そこまで覚えられそうにないんだけど。
Take it easy, fellas. I'd rather get there in one piece.
ここをこう曲がって曲がっては難しそうじゃある。到着。だいぶ燃えてますな。
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Wow.
You have a name? Morelli, Mike.
Oh, wow.
Family. Okay. Anything else? Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
動かした。
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are you doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Ha.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
わあわあわあ。
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the dig.
給湯器は後回しか。あ、地下は燃えてない。まあなんもないし。うん。地下とかなんかありそうなもんだけどね。あ、下げ。うい。うん。アイロンか。
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
で、ここ寝室。
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
まあ、変わったところはないね。あ、まあ、懐中電灯。つか、熱くね。つか、熱くね。まあ、なんだかんだくすぶってる状態だぞ。ん？なんこれ？ヘアブラシ？
I don't think so. んで、ここか。写真だったの？じゃあ、外回り調べますか。あ。またあの変態いる？じゃあねえな。
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You get this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too.
ああ、やっぱ当選者か。
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
そうきましたか。
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Excuse me, officer. I just want to.
そんな調べられるもんないのか、そうすると。
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh.
なんかおかしくなってん
I
じゃん
can
も
see
う。
my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
一体何を撃った何を撃ってるどういう洗脳したんだよ。ほい。あ、給湯器だ。RV。バーリー。
Looks like the same model.
バーリーはとっ捕まえたやつだよな。
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
なんか結構見落としてるからね、こういうゴミ箱とかね。見ときたいよね。隣さん、こんにちは。
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
週末リゾート。
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
キャンセルしたわけじゃないんだ。
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
なんか横向いてない？
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new
yeah,
subdivision
pa.
for GIs. Morelli was being
その辺
different.
の話はやっぱ結構あるんだな。
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
さっさと売らないからだっすよ、やばい。
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself.
Oh.
He didn't want to sell.
思い入れがあるか。
Fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they were still in there.
Who was
旅
running the
行中で
competition?
良かったと思ったら
I don't know.
家の中にいた。
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
やっぱ言ったね。ボソッと重要なこと言ったね。占い人たちに向けてのキャンペーンだって言ったよな。やっぱそういうことなんだろうね。
Grown men playing at being boys.
ああ。
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper?
あ
What a rat.
あ。おい。
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
What's that?
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me
Show's
what's going
over.
on.
Keep moving, all of you.
Ah.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Will this make it into the paper? Remember that dead lady they found under the train? That guy, Phelps. He solved the case. Booked some boss ride for it.
まだ話あんの
Think talk is cheap, try hiring a lawyer.
All a man can do is put in a
Right.
prayer for the dead. About all I've got to say about it.
まあ
Boondockers, they ain't.
この家調べんのこの人は怪しがるまあなんもないっしょ刺さっちゃいるけど思いっきしよいしょああまだあるよな
There's no need to put up with flavorless.
なんだろうこれ何忘れてる
There isn't much I can tell you right now, Cole.
まあこっちで行きますか2箇所あタバコ足跡あるよ
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got? I can see you're the excitable type.
でもあんたが持ってるから違うんでしょ。
You shouldn't let your imagination run away with itself.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I can get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
よろしく。
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
なんだろう。
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Oh.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective.
ついにはしょったね。
The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
はしょったし、
You have a
巡査
message.
長か。
Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain Hill. Let's go. We are not going.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're involved somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. I expect you to know which battles are worth throwing my pension away for.
結構下がったね。さあ、おこんにちは。
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
いるんじゃね。
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs.
まあ、新興住宅でございますね。うん。
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
まあ、そりゃそうだろうな。
What's your connection to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
疑いたいよ。疑いたいけど、そんな攻撃的になる必要はないからね。と思ったんだけど。
Place for its inhabitants. Something I was proud to be asked to join.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Ah.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Hmm. つうか、知ってないとこれわかんないっしょ。
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
聞いた。
You want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
まあ、それが焼いて。例えば焼くとか。
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense. The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so.
The
contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
もらおうか。
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
はははははは。脅してきたね。
Glad to be of help, officers.
まあ、ズブズブでございますな。
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Ah. 誰だろうね。まあ、力でいこうか。
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
すんげえくしゃみ出てくる。
The boss is a fine man.
Did you read about the Terrellson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything.
Operator, give me dispatch.
そして勝手に使わせてもらう。
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks for your help.
That's the swine. Look at him.
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend. Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Here's
まあ
what I
大したもなさそう
heard.
だ
That
な。
cop caught the guy that did the Dahlia, but they covered it up. Some kind of conspiracy.
You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now I have much lower.
ういしょ。さあ行ってみますか。
Anita in the vicinity. A citizen reports a 459 there now on 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
すっげえところで将軍って言われてる。この曲聴いてるんだね。
Come on!
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Come on, then.
やったね。
Stand down. That's an order.
殴れ殴れ。
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
ああ、よく燃えてますね。これ全部はははは。はあ。ほう。
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
ギリギリでレンガにくっ
Any
ついて
wall
る。
ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
ああ。もうギリギリ乗せてやれるんだっけか。わあわあわあわあ。
Got an idea, hotshot?
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it.
手詰まりでぼーっと。
Always kill the things I love.
ああ、どうもろい。
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel Save about... the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in this.
お前13まで落ちたの。
Same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Earl. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
見つかったか。
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
They can make a claim to the apartment. You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you...
火災生命どっかにあったぞ。
Jack's spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf?
どっかの事件であったぞ。
The rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict.
保険金殺人の話あったでしょ、確かどっかで。相当前だけど。相当前だけど、確か保険金殺人の絡みで火災生命ってのがあったんですよ。そこの保険調査員。おお。ケルソンここで絡んでくるか。
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
KTI Radio Los Angeles plays the song.
Whoa! What are you doing?
And the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. Is there some kind of problem?
まあちょっとね。
Let's take a look at the car.
I think his name is Phil.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
That case, that poor lady killed him.
That's the swine. Look at him.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
That price is outrageous.
Ah. で、チラシ。
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Grown men playing at being boys.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
結局、蚊取り線香なの。
Holy cool. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Son of a bitch. He must have got the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched.
Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar, driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
まあ逃がしようはないよ。随分遅いし。
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. I need to be closer, Phelps! Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Okay. お前銃抜くのは遅くね。
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance in pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches... End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
これはもう殺すしかないのか。なさそうよ。
Cease and desist.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roofs that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts.
ついに愛人
Also, you could take this money, let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
だいぶ落ちぶれたね、あんたもね。
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Ah. 今回結構あっさりしてたね。
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
I think Gregory kept on pushing.
Ah. 2万ドル分の小切手。
What a skunk. Walking out on his wife like that.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
Huh.
Well, you can only drink.
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file. There's got to be more in these files.
違うな。どれだろう。番号違うとか？違うね。こっちか？ 頭蓋骨が粉砕。ああ。屋根に頭をぶつけた時の損傷と見られる。
What on earth is that man doing? What a skunk. Walking out on his wife like that.
独自に調査しました。
Only three.
バックウォルターさん。うん。
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
I'm just
違っ
confused.
た。
What's so difficult about accepting this money?
I don't like your attitude.
今回のこのストーリー、
That's okay. I'm
話
not
が
selling
読めないんだよな。
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Ms. Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Ms. Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman.
何今度はケルスを操作する。操作して、事件解決する
Is
の。
that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
.この世界左利き多くない？
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
You coming? What a
class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
なるほど。もうめんどくせえからさっさと金払って。か。
Mr. A man like you always
Your car, Mr. Kelso. Thanks, kid.
.ただ今回ケルソーってことは一般人。一応到着。あんま突っ込んだことはできないと思うんだけど。大丈夫かな。ああ。
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
ああ。まあ手抜き工事してたのはそうなんだろうな。確かに手抜きはやってたっぽいからね。レンガがボロッといったからね。取り壊し命令。
Starting again.
うん。
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
うん。遅延は絶対許されないと。まあいつものやつが貼られてますよと。
Hey, you just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
あ、やんの？
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Hmm. Ah. 何のこっちゃか分かんなかったけど、そういうことか。
The place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
あ、違うな。別にここ新興住宅だもんな。あ、レンガ発見。なんもなし。うん。
How bad is it? You can tell me.
ん？こっちから行けねえか。まあ同じ間取り、同じ形だから、まあどこもかしこも似たようなもの作ってるんだろうけど。これは見たね。うん。
Don't do that again.
Let's try to piece this together.
How dare you?
That's not right.
つなぎ合わせるか。これ？
They don't quite fit.
キーストン映画スタジオ。
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
はぁ なぜかインディ・ジョーンズ。まあ警官じゃないからな。あんたいけんの？
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
保険調査員な教えてくれんの？ちょろ。はははは。
On the grass every night. You write fan mail through the day. You keep your big head and scrapbook. Yeah, then you throw the cookbook away. While it's on, baby, I've got to let you go. You got a head full of nothing. What's this screaming radio? Now you treat me like a stranger. You don't have a word to say.
よいしょ。
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Ah.
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Hmm. ま、行ってみますか。
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Hmm. 何のフィルム？関係はないでしょ。 何それ。
The City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of.
お、復帰になった。そういうことか。
Great day for the future of Los Angeles. Civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon, Editor of the Times. Doctor. District Attorney Don Sandler and Police Chief Warren. Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
お偉いさん方が全員して、金を一儲けしようねと。
Artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream. And Hollywood is our greatest advertiser. So, how is your new development selling, Leland? Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray. And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing. God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door. You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference. What difference? The GI money ends up in my pocket. I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors. Poor Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on? It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles,
こんなものは誰が取ったんだ。
joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon, Editor of the Times.
つまりどういうこと？どういうこと？まあどっかの医者が金出して全員抱き込めて全員抱き込んで公共住宅地、まあその退役軍人のための家を作ろう。で、作るのは作るんだけど、裏では政府からの金を入れてましたよ。ってことでいいの？いや、実際には医者の金で払うけど、それ以上に舞い込んできて、国から金が舞い込んでくるから、大儲けできますよ。ってことか。すっごいわかりやすく言う。 そんな感じ？でもそれってわざわざ医者が金出す必要あるの？わざわざ医者が金を出す必要あるか？まあ高速道路の一件はまあまだ資金調達の段階だからってのはあるけど、そっちは無視でいいけど、今のところはね、住宅地よね。うん、そんなわざわざかったるいことせずに計算ちょろまかした方が早いんじゃないの？わざわざ出資する必要ある？
Operator, think you could put me through to police dispatch? Thanks.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Mr.
Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks.
What do you mean? さすがに映像一回じゃよくわかんねえな。わざわざ出資する意味はあるのか。ただ帳簿ちょろまかしゃいいだけな気がするんだけど。いや、廃材だって何にしたって。映画会社、倒産した映画会社を買い占めるのに資金が必要だからってこと？そういうことか。
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves the chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
あんた嫁と娘はいいのか？フィリップス君よ、あなた嫁と娘がいるらしいけどどうすんの？いまいちつかめねえな。あいつらは結託してんのはわかるけど、そこを結託してんのはわかるんだけど、なんで国から、談合して国から金をせしめよう。そこはね、まだわかる。なんでわざわざ帳簿ちょろまかすよりもめんどくさい手を組んだ。そっちの方が早いっしょ。なんかピローン言ったけど。
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it. Time for you to lose your...
早いね。あら。
Hold on, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
結構喧嘩慣れしておりましたね。
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
バレてんじゃん。
Elsa.
逃げる。シュッシュッシュッシュッ。左右に揺れて揺れて揺れて揺れて。
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Monroe owns the city, owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
元気ね。あいつらアホだね。こっち来ないんだ。道なりかい。アホだねー、あんたらねー。ただのアホやんけ。3バカ。お、4バカになる。まあ待ってみよう。お前ら4バカになる。めっちゃ恐ろそろだ。こいつだけ。なんかすんげえ恐ろそろだ。なんだお前ら。喧嘩か。なんなんだこいつら。まあさよなら。事故ってね、後ろ。ただ事故ってるし。ほら、ただ事故ってる。
I'm in a rush. I ain't got time for this. you see what's happening?
よいしょ。こいつら面白いな。ただ事故ってんですよ。
はい。
よいしょ。
Is that the last of them?
終わった終わった。別に銃はないか。車ちょうだい。
Gotta borrow this. Sorry.
Can't do this.
ただただ事故ったよね、それ。まだその辺にいる逃亡者の方が根性見せたと。なんだこのギャグ並みに弱いやつ。よいしょ。腕っぷしは強いけど運転はペーパー以上にヤバかった、あいつら。なんか初め酒飲んでたし、飲酒運転でふらついて事故ったか、勝手に。その可能性も大か。
For
God's sake, call an ambulance.
損害総額1000。俺そんなになんか悪いことしたっけ？人間様？俺が聞き殺したやつ？あいつぐらいだよね、俺が引いたのって。
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers! Head in!
Where's he going? Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
行けとは言ったけど。ただ戦争だもんねとも言えないよね。これナパームだもんね。着いたらもうほぼ外れないもんね。水の中にダイブするぐらいしか。
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect.
映画セットの工事か。あ、これ大工か。
If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little
まあ、
rest.
特に大道具よね。
I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
ようやくなんか、くしゃみが止まって、だいぶ鼻の詰まりが収まってきた。
You Kelso?
どのぐらいかかった
Who's that?
?1 時間半。
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Haha, 検事か。
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
警察と検事。150ドルで高級取りと思えば、そうだね。まあ飯はまあ5ドルとまでいかないけど、そのぐらいか。まあ5ドルも出したら十分賄賂になるよぐらいか。価値で言えば。多分それぐらいになってくるんだろうね。缶詰だって、いつぞやの麻薬の缶詰だって、なんかね、10缶か。1缶20セン、25セントかいね。20セントかいね。で、10巻まとめてかいな。で、1ドルって言ったし。 それこそ5ドル10ドル渡すだけでも十分、まあそういうチップとしては高額になってくるんだろうな。一旦トイレ。よいしょ。まあ多分そのぐらいになってくるんだろうね。つうかね、別ゲーにはなるんだけどね、最近ね、昼間ヘイローやりすぎてね、ヘイローのね、ちっこい敵、グラントって言うんだけど、なんかちょっと小太りで、ものすごいちっちゃい敵いるんだけど、コブナントに。だいたいピストル持ってんだけど、プラズマピストル。あいつの声がね、めちゃめちゃ可愛すぎてね。これ絶対、ボイス集あるだろうと思って、ググってね、ちょっと調べたりして、聞いたらね、どうにも頭から離れなくなっちゃって。困ってんねんね、2とかやってるとき、すっげえなんか罪悪感芽生えすぎて、ちょっとね、多少ためらったからな。殺すの。あんま言わなかったけど。でも倒した後のやられた声とかがね、どうにもね、耳に残ってね。やられ声、まあそのエリートどもに、付き従う、あいつらとか、聞いてるとね。
Remember me? Jack. It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis, I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
まあ、お返しでございますね。2人分あるね。怪しいね。そこにフォーカスいかないんだ。
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
なんだと思う？ギリシャフィズからね、1105ドルの原料の支払いを受け、ランチョはエスコンティードが被るあらゆるよな。22万1000ドルを超えない範囲で保険が払います。
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why. To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
うるせえ。100ドル株を2000単位。それで結託してわざわざ自分でサクッと作れるように医者が資本となって行政の契約をこんなに早く遂行できるすごい会社なんですよ。で、さらに、それで株価が上がって、なおかつ、あれか、自分たちが使ってるのは安い、実廃材よね。廃材を利用してるから、行政からの金は巻き上げれるし、早いうちに株買っといて、まあ、そこにインサイダーよね。インサイダーやって、それで株で大儲けもできるし、そんなところ。
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you
売
can.
ってんね。上がったところで売ってんね。チワッサー。誰てめえ。
How old are you, princess?
16?
わーお、16歳。また16歳。3人目の16歳。
Nearly 13.
13。はーい。出たー。お前もかよ。
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing.
カーストーンって確か撮影所はあそこだけど。
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you
オ
about
ーディ
my
シ
new
ョン
job,
とか事務
Curtis.
所ってあそこだよ。
DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed. You're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed. You're leaving.
She will only come back.
見てますよ。見てるよ。そのガウンからチラウはね、よろしくないと。誰がおっさんのね、パンツみたいんだよ。はははは。どういう趣味だよ。まあもう誰か分かってるしな。13に酒飲ましたから、さすがに酒はもう法律あるはずだし、だいぶやっちゃってますね。確かあそこだよな。カーストーンってね。オーディションは、あっちの違う事務所でやって、で、変人だもん。マジックミラーでド変態やってるやつ。で、そこの常務のこいつらに連れて行った。
I want answers, Curtis.
あぶれた奴らは他奴らが美味しくいただいて。
I'm not a violent man.
そういうことか。
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
株か、金か。
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I noticed
that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
まあ確かにそうだろうな。こっち行ってみるか。
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
どっちだろうね。こっち行ってみるか。
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
If you don't ask, you never find out. Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash, the brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover, and you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses.
みかん惣菜を使ってやったよ
Mr.
ね。
Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses.
どんなもん使お
What
う
would I know about his
から
choice
ど
of building materials?
知るはずがないだろう。
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors
あの
wrote the
住宅の保
policies
険
on the
証を
houses.
書いたのはうちの査定人だぞ。それはそうなんだよな。どっちだろうな。まあ、こっちでいけるか？
I only approve
違
the
うな。
reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack.
今刑事じゃ
Have
な
an
いけどね。
unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
今あの方巡査長でございます。さすがに検察だからサイレンはないか。さあ買ってません。利益回りついでに保険金詐欺まで来たか。保険金詐欺とか保険金殺人だよね、実質もね。それでさらに利権得たのか。ちょろまかして株爆上げしてなおかつだから談合か。談合粉飾決算プラスインサイダーやってさらに保険金殺人めちゃくちゃやんけ。どんだけの罪だよ。ない罪から数えたが早くねえか。売春は何とも言えねえけど。
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Rehab is a quitter.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Grown men playing at being boys.
ま、いねえんだ。なんもねえんだ、これ。まあ、オフィスか。俺のオフィスか。
Oh, just you wait.
ん？ないぞ。カリフォルニア生命保険を調査する。
This is 1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask a fella out.
ん？ああ、もうやめてるからか。
I just wish he'd hurry up and propose already.
終わったあった。
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
なんだろうね。入開発地、エリシャンフィールズ、前の所有者。
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
元が$900の土地が現在3500か。相当上がってんね。
Something else in that report. I know it.
$34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
まさかこれデタラメとか。
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at it.
まあ、俺も初め結構疑ったもんな。
Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill.
まあ結構ドラマとか映画とかでも大事にされてるよね。自分よりも英雄がいたはずなのに、その人には まあシルバースターでも何でも、
I guess I have.
けどそういう勲章を一つもらわず、適当に素晴らしかったの一つで埋められて、で自分が賞を受けるとか。結構題材になってるし、そういうことが結構往々に来てあるんだろうね。戦争って。言ってない人間からすれば何とも言えないけど。それ以上のことはわかんないからね。まあ割り切れて割り切れるもんでもないしな。そういうものってね。今度は起きてこねえよな、ここ。
Hello there.
どうも。
You need some help there, sir?
The land registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
鼻水は止まってるけど、くしゃみ出てくるわ。止まってるというか若干固まりだした。今までダラッダラだったけど。
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
もうアレルギー性鼻炎なのか慢性鼻炎なのかよくわかんないけどね。困ったものよ。
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Eh. 違う。これ何？取締役、株主、社名。これ二つとも？なんか怪しいのね。エイドリアン・ゴードン、ジョセフ・ウェールス、ヒルトン・スワン。あ？ああ。これは力技が楽かな。はははは。力技。魔法の人差し指でカチカチ。開けコマ。あ、マジカルフィンガー。あ、まだあんのね。 見覚えのある名前。いい名前だね。ジョセフ・ピアノ。名前すげえな。こいつらでしょ？都市開発って。うん。ここにも株が入ってんぞ。このドクター H なんたらさん。隣ないよね。ここにもね。
Courtney, for God's sake.
コートに。
What's he got to do with this?
誰？コートに。
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
それよく覚えたな。
I believe that is
軍人さんだから。
4 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north, 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
どこだ？統計。34度。
It was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for 118.17.58
まずは
on the longitudinal axis.
3442 9この辺の整形118度118度17分58秒くしゃみですわ
58 seconds west.
188度、118度17分58。17。
And I'm looking for 118.17.58 on the longitudinal axis.
The lot number is
もうしたっしょ。
Fortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book. So divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988.
1
divided by
8 9.
Yes.
6988 なんでここは
90,000.
割るの9万。20
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle. You are in business.
You do this every day?
数字は U を探す。めんどくせえ。
Let's see what the site is worth to them. One 876
こっちか。
988.
988あたりで探せばいいか。あった。ランドール・ジョーンズ。
1876. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
地上げや。あ
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears. Throw out the guns.
Sotoか。Ah.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
乗ってたよ。
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor, a good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Corey.
退役軍人、機関兵のために家を作りました。だから退役軍人には格安で売りますよ。格安で売っといて、中身は積み木遊びのお家ですよ。プラス、国からも金が手に入ってウハウハ。それプラス、会社の株価跳ね上がってて、株で大儲け。で、火災保険でも大儲け。
Who's asking?
どちら様？
Leyland Monroe.
I was wondering
Ah,
if you'd
Monroe
get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
.さあ、またクズのお家に行きますか。
Watch it! Do it, Jack!
やっちった。あはは。どこだ？結構遠いね。ああ、わかったわかった。こっから行けるね。隣かよ。はっは。悪いやついっぱいいるね。
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of boys and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Pelelu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
そうか。これは戦争ですか？
Weapons on the ground now. All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
あれ地球か。おうおうおう。
God damn!
おうおう。
There it is!
ミンチミンチ。おやめ。
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Oh. あなたよく左腕怪我す
You
る
had the
ね。
guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it? That was a $12.
で、どうせ上なんですけど。ハンドガン1本で分が悪くですか？
Flesh wound.
ハンドガン一歩で分が悪いと思うんですけどね。どこだ？これか。
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
早かったね。
How'd you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
まあこいつはこの殺してしまえ。ああ、支払い金額。 なんだこれは。同じ奴らばっかだね。
That's a hell of a payroll.
で、何の証券今度は。100ドル株を何単位。
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
100ドル単位にこれか。これ4000って書いてあるけどね。4000株 ?100 ドルが4000だからまあ4000ドルか。違うな。いくら ?100 ドル株でしょ。だからいや、40万か。ロサンゼルス市警。臨床率の権限を悪用し、大量の規制対象モルフィネを密売人に卸していた。個別に対する22名の容疑者が所持していた薬は様々な精神疾患治療のために処方された医療品であると主張し、このうち数名はその主張を証明する書類を提出した。やっぱ、薬と称して、モルヒネ打って、ドリップじゃないわ。まあ、ドリップでいいのか。して、頭ハッピーにしといて、洗脳しましたよ。ただ、それをする意味は洗脳するのはいいけど、結局それを下ろして、それを下ろして、金を得る。まあ、それは、結局、軍のやつだから、ないわ。警察のモルヒネを下ろしてるだけだから、それはクビになったから、軍用モルヒネを盗ませて、まあ、ついでに、軍のモルヒネついでに、銃とタバコ、まあ、周りのものを盗ませて、それで、中毒者を増やして、私腹を肥やした。同じように、モルヒネを手に入るようになってるから、盗んだだけね。それで、一人一人中毒者を増やして、稼いだ。で、その元金を使って、周りを抱き込んだ。って話？ そういうことかな。
Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
めんどくさい。自分で呼べ。クズが。まあ一旦ちょっと離席。よーいしょ。すまんね。
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please. Sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
あの後
It's
か
the
な。
fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California fire.
お前のせいでこの3代目やったんだ俺。
He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them
やっちまった。
drift away.
うん。 さあこれなんだ。
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links to these
売らなかったシリーズリストか。
Can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.
Operator.
さりげなくお前日本ディスったろてめえ。
Yeah, Biggs, Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood.
結構しれっとディスったな。
Before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
自分で
I've gotta go, Herschel.
行こうぜ。
Monroe's negotiating again.
立ってでもなんとかして。
Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name. He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor.
Billy. Mush.
Cancel, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
いい感じやん。次あたりラストかね。一気にやるか。
Jack. There's a statewide APB out on it.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side right now.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
ちょっと待って、津波食ってる。
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, alternative location is south of Santa Monica, west of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
All units, explosion location is somewhere in Wilshire. Car 14 Adam reports the address. Units, stand by for further. Calling all cars. Assist the fire department. Explosions at 4672 Oakwood Avenue. 4672 Oakwood Avenue. Multiple citizens injured. At Nicholson Electroplating Plant. All units in the vicinity respond code 3 and identify.
You heard the man. Let's get going. 11K en route.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them
何をやっ
down. We need
た
to get this area under control.
You little prick! Get that bastard, Cole!
ゲージ出なかったし、これでいいんじゃね？
Commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
とんでもないね。
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people. We gotta find out what went down.
No.
Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was
まあ放射線わからねえよな、そりゃ。
the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating.
当時だからそれこそ
explosion. But I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you
初
come
めの
up.
頃はでかい爆弾っていう説明になったはずだから。
World's turned upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
知らん人間は知らんよ。
Oh, brother.
何が起きたこれ。で何でどう起きてこんな大惨事になってんだよ。一体何を吹き飛ばした？石油精製所でもあったここに。思いっきり吹っ飛ばしてますけど。
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. And you think it went okay?
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Played it a little
こっちかい。
somber.
Doesn't look
What do you
like
think, son?
anything.
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as,
これいいの？
very resolute.
ここ人がいますけどいいの？
Don't think this is any use to us.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
はい。あ、
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
違うな。はい。
Looks to me like some kind of machine component.
飛行機の
Airplane part,
一部。
maybe.
I don't think this is going to help us.
飛行機吹っ飛ばした。ははは。
Nope.
Looks like all that's left. We could try the laundry tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Oi.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Spy-用
OSS
camera.
agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. They used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
HK。Huh?
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
鈴。133。あ力技。はははは。力技っすか。全体が回るね。HK。 あ。うん。なんだ？やべえ、わかんねえ。まあ、あとでいいよ、これ。ここにしかねえ。ははは。うん。うん。全部が回るよね。外回りはね。うん。133。そんな数字がないんだよな。H スラッシュ K。うん。 やべえ、わかんねえ。点スキップできない。結構適当なんだよ、俺もうこの辺から。お。なんか見れる。H&K3133。KSBO。HK。K。S。B。O。J。ボタン忘れた。はははは。わからん。一旦酒取ってくるわ。よーいしょ。あー。どうしようか。これわからん。多分これ、先進めねえよな。P&W。P&W から、H から K の間。違いそう。これ後回しかね。他のとこ行ってみよっか。手がある。
Junk.
よく触るね、それ。よく触れるね、それ。よく触れるね。
This is a busy street, okay?
ちょっと情報薄いから先そっち回り外堀埋めてくるか。3ペアランドリーってところを探さなきゃいけないか。
Citizen reports a 459 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
早っ。
Officer 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Units to handle code 2 identified.
到着。
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was J2620 code.
2620.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks, man.
Oh. Hirokuniない。
The quality drink that's as refreshing as it is delicious. The king of refreshment for that.
Damn!
Hmm, 困ったね。
leave your mark, don't you?
なんかだいぶ撤収してるね。
They can't start the cleanup till you're done combing over the place, Detective.
Hmm. これがわからん。ははは。133何のことだ？一応ここに数字は書いてあるんだけど、これどうせと。K は11、H が8。ああ。この2個なんだよな。13の3にこっから回してみるとか。違うよね。下の数字なんだ？クスボジャルコ。 XSB クスポ。力技でいっか。めんどくせえや。よし、力技だ。ゴリ押し。A だね。A から一周。違う。じゃあ B。じゃあ C。超力技。わかんないときはゴリゴリと行きましょうぜ。はい。めっちゃ力を出すけど。別にそんな俺綺麗もんじゃねえし。別にそんな怪しい音もしねえしな。 ならない。もうないよ。わかんねえし、食ってもいいんだけどね。さすがにこれお手上げなんだよ、これ。結構このゲームね、この辺ね、不親切だからね。わからん。ごめん。ここは、適当にググるわ。